Oh God, it's live. It's live. Oh God, it is live. Welcome, folks, to a very exciting day. I get to bring you exclusive access to Stalker 2 before anybody else. And, well, let's just get bloody well into it, shall we? Welcome to the fine world of Stalker 2, Heart of Chornobyl. I've had early access to this for a good while now. I've had about 10 hours, give or take. And honestly, I love it, man. I absolutely love this game. I've had so much fun with it so far. I've actually very deliberately rolled back how far into the story I am for you guys to join me today. So as you're joining me right now, we are just past the initial intro cinematics and just venturing into the early zone, okay? So this is past the initial mush, past the initial, like, fluff of the game, and into the early segment of the game. So I've done about 12 hours in total. This is around the 1 hour 15 mark, so that we're out of the way of the sort of, I wouldn't say boring intro, but just the intro and straight into the action. So you guys are basically joining me from the get-go. And it's bloody lovely. This game is it's just beautiful, man. It's a little clunky in places, a little buggy in places, but it's so unique. I mean, look, I'll show you an example, right? We're next to an anomaly here, right? Look at this bad boy. If you walked into that, that would probably kill you instantly. And there are loads of them around here, so you got to be careful. They've done a really good job at nailing that feeling of Stalker where, like, every step you take and all of your surroundings are just ways that you can die. Like, if you're not careful, if you're not paying attention, like, the world of Stalker will just get you killed. And I really, really like that. So I'm going to give you a quick look at the map for those of you who are curious. This is about 60 kilometers in total, 60 square kilometers. We are in what's known as the lesser zone, which is the initial, like, opening zone area. So you can't actually transition into the rest of these zones until you complete some of the main quest line, which is where we're at right now. What graphics setting am I on? I am on Ultra. Everything is set to maximum. And as you can see, based on my inventory, I need to put on... I'm going to show you these. These are anomalies, and I will show you what these look like. They're artifacts that you find from random anomalies in the game, and they can give you various buffs and nerfs and stuff. So you'll encounter various, like, radiation anomalies throughout the entire map. And some of them will kill you if you're not careful, but they do give you very interesting artifacts that are not only worth a lot of in-game currency, but they're also just, like... They're worth a big amount of in-game currency, but they also give you certain buffs and benefits. How's the performance? I can't really speak on performance a huge amount because I have a god-tier PC. Oh, hello. What's this? I've got some men. Oh, shit. Hold up, bear with me. Where's the other? There we go, that's that dealt with. Sorry about that. You never know when somebody is going to try and murder you in this game, and normally that's quite common. Oh, what's it? Oh, he's got an AK. Lovely. If a weapon's damaged, you can just unload it, which is great. Especially considering that I am currently not in the best situation in terms of ammunition. Although you very rarely are in games like these, I will be honest with you. I mentioned it in my video that I released today. This game often lulls you into a false sense of having more ammo than you actually have. Because you're like, oh yeah, I've got loads of ammo, and then all of a sudden it's like, holy crap, that mutant took like 17 shots to go down. Which is kind of how it is sometimes. I haven't had any issues with FPS at all. Not on PC at least. I mean, the game does come with FSR and DLSS baked in. So even if you are on a lower end rig, you should be able to get a lot out of it. Put it this way, it's been a smooth enough experience in terms of 1440p Ultra that I have not felt the need to even check my frame rate. Like, not once have I even bothered checking my frame rate. So, oh god. I fear I'm in the wrong area here. So I'm supposed to be going into this compound called S.T.A.L.K.E.R. And this is like the testing facility, if you will, for Anomalies. Let me turn my lamp on so you guys can see. I'm supposed to be going into this compound here called S.T.A.L.K.E.R. But it's a little bit tricky because of obvious reasons. I think what I might do is I might wait for this to become daytime before doing that. That's another anomaly in front of me. Very large anomaly, in fact. How much of clunkiness have you experienced? There's a few clunky animations and stuff, but like nothing that takes me out of the game. I'd say that much. I know some people will obviously say it that way. They'll be like, oh, you know, this like is busted or like doesn't feel that great. But for me personally, like I've enjoyed all of it. You know, it's pretty enjoyable.
What took you so long? They could have spotted me. I knew I shouldn't have sold those med kits on the site. Did Zotov send you?
Yep.
Great. I don't want to know why the fuck you want to get to the sphere, but keep down. If they see you, they'll shoot you on the spot.
So the second I enter this compound, it will be shoot on sight. So I might just wait for daytime to swing through. Ah. This is a very inconvenient time for a thunderstorm. I'm not gonna lie. This is a very inconvenient time for a thunderstorm. Very inconvenient. You can be killed by this, just to clarify. So we will be slipping indoors here. Some of the thunderstorms, I believe, are radioactive, yes. Did they give you a creator program when you to buy this? I got early access from the company. It is very, very dark. At nighttime in this game, you will struggle to see things unless you're using a lamp. One of the issues I have encountered is just like flickering textures inside, like you can see it here. I think that's part of DLSS and FSR, but it just is what it is. I've kind of just gotten used to ignoring it. I don't really want to die here, if I'm honest. Welcome to your first thunderstorm in Stalker 2. See, the problem with this is that I need to sneak through this compound, which obviously at nighttime is easier. But I also can't see anything because it's dark as hell. So I think we'll wait until it's daytime. I'm gonna wait near the compound. Thunderstorms come with some general trouble. Do you know what I mean? So much so that lightning strike literally just hit the wall next to me. Can you sleep out the storm? Yes, you can. Yes, you can. How would you compare this game to somebody who's never played it? Think DayZ meets Stranger Things in a nuclear apocalypse. If you've never played a game like this. I need this thunderstorm to, like, subside. I also need it to be, like... Jesus Christ, dude. There's, like, lightning strikes landing all around me right now. I think I'm just gonna try and sneak through this compound, even with the storm as is. I can do what I can, right? Okay, there's guards up ahead. Thunderstorms in this game are indeed very loud, yes. Sneaking through this is going to be mildly problematic. I mean, Stalker very much inspired DayZ and Tarkov, so if you've never played it before, that is indeed the inspiration for those games. Jesus Christ, dude. Okay, that's a guard who has noticed me, which is... Okay, we're going loud, boys. Whether we wanted to or not, we're going loud. Jesus Christ, I'm nearly dead already. Recoil is about as unforgiving in most Stalker games as you would anticipate. I think I don't have any more ammo, so... One bonus we've got is that because there's a storm... Because we have a storm going on right now, any of the NPCs or AI will get confused by the storm. Which is basically how I'm alive at the minute. Yeah, radiation does slowly eat away at your HP. I've experienced some jank, but nothing I would consider to be outside of the realm of regular Stalker. Do you know what I mean? I think obviously you're going to have a lot of reviewers who have either never played Stalker before or they're unfamiliar with the game. And because of that, they'll just assume that everything is broken, when in reality, Stalker is just generally like that. You can pick up ammo, yes. You can also unload people's guns for them. Like if you kill an NPC, you can unload that gun that they were holding, or take the whole gun depending on the durability. Oh shit. A couple bad guys though. Am I allowed to show an FPS counter? Yeah. I can enable it, I think, somewhere in the UI. I forget where it is. I don't really feel the need to like really show it, just because I've not looked personally. I've never looked. Like I would say I'm probably getting like 150, give or take, at 1440p Ultra. The file size was quite large. I think it was like 120 odd gigs. The look stabby, these guys. Yeah, I'm on a 4090. Like I say, I'm not going to be the best metric of performance for most people, which is fine. But just for me, generally, like I would say, I've not once had to worry about frame rate or experienced any choppiness, but that's somewhat to be expected with my hardware configuration. Always worth having a look around. You never know what you might find. This is medium difficulty, J-Rock. So honestly, one of the biggest surprises I think I've had so far with this game is that even medium is extremely challenging. Like, if you're playing veteran, you are going to be in for a hell of a ride. The audio in this game, by the way, is phenomenal.
Something's not right.
Oh, Jesus Christ, dude. God damn it, now I'm bleeding. Yeah, the light definitely got him. I didn't really know he was there, to be honest with you. Ah! Take his gun. Just gotta back up down the stairs here quickly. Problem I've got is that I'm not in the best situation for health right now. Oh, these are both 54539. So what I really need... I'll put the shotty back on. Yeah, there are different ammunition types. If you're familiar with Stalker, that's going to be a norm for you. Good. Oh, a nade. I have found a lot of frag grenades, although mind you, they are needed, especially against like bloodsuckers and stuff. It depends on whether the gun's empty or loaded. And also the type of the gun. Like if you find higher rarity weapons like the SVD, which I found very briefly in one of my run-throughs, they are extremely heavy. Basically, if the gun's arse, it's kind of light. I'm gonna fully load this. I'm gonna clear this out before I push. Handy. Very handy, even. I wouldn't pay much attention to a lot of the reviews for this game, because I think a lot of the reviews for this game are going to be people who've never played Stalker and won't really appreciate it for what it is. Do you know what I mean? If you enjoy Stalker, you'll like Stalker 2. You'll really like Stalker 2.
Oi, drop the gun. Who the fuck are you?
Who'd you sell Herman out to?
Huh? You got some nerve, mate. Breaking into a military base, raising hell, and now you're pestering me with questions. Shit, I should shoot you right here and be done with it.
When was the last time you cleaned that thing? Kim's tend to misfire a lot if you don't take care of them.
Well, I'm a lucky guy.
Wow, your stove's on fire.
What?
Where's my fucking scanner?
PMs tend to misfire a lot if you don't take care of them.
Well, I'm a lucky guy.
Funny. Oh, shit! Look, I'm a nobody. I just put Anomalies on the map. Sure, I sold stuff on the side to guys like you, but that's it. Nestor runs the scanner business.
Nestor?
He's the one you should be talking to. The kingpin of garbage. This huge pile of trash, you can't miss it. It's north of... Oh, goddamn bread. Thanks, mate. Nestor. It's north of Zalesia.
So, very...
Come on. Did you get busted? Listen, I didn't betray Herman. I've sold some people out in my day. But not you guys.
one less pile of trash to deal with.
So, general shenanigans, just to add. This game definitely sounds a lot better in the native language. Just to clarify, if you play this in native language, like the audio, I would say sounds a lot better. PDAs obviously still give you a lot of information. Shit. Obviously, for the purposes of all of you guys being an English-speaking audience and possibly struggling to read subtitles. Shit. Right, armored opponents, not fun. Yeah, I personally prefer to play it in Ukrainian with subtitles, and if you guys would like that, type 1 in chat. For whatever reason, all of the voice actors in this for the other versions are all British, which I'm a fan. 1 in chat, we all good with that? Good. It's a bit like anime, right? Like, anime should just be experienced in Japanese. Cool. Yeah, definitely sounds a lot better when you do it in Ukrainian with, like, general subtitling. Which is what we'll do. I'm glad we're all on the same page with that, though. It sounds good in the native Ukrainian language, like 100%. Bro did not know what day it was. That's the only major bug I'd say I've encountered. I've had a couple of AI who, like, definitely don't know what day of the week it is. But other than that, ooh, an OZK Explorer suit. That sounds very important. I don't even think I found that in my first one, to be honest. The AI when you're out... Oh, Jesus Christ, dude. The AI when you're out and about, pretty interactive. Will murder you on any given occasion. The AI inside compounds, little here and there sometimes. Either way, I want to get out of this place. The anomalies are so cool, though. There's a lot of dialogue, actually, in some respects in this game. Like, you actually do learn a lot of information about your surroundings. So I'll give you an example, and this is an example that I found. I went on top of a tower and tuned a radio to a certain frequency, and that then led me to a bunch of hidden stashes that gave me good gear. So there is a lot of stuff like that. Like, the world around you is very much in the realm of, like, stuff actually going on, which I'm a big fan of. Drop a bloody like on the stream, wherever you happen to be, or a cheeky follow. Welcome to the... This looks like I'm gonna get a mutant encounter, I'm gonna be very honest with you. Yep. It's the shitting ratatouilles. Now is not a time for my gun to jam. The only bonus you have with these things is that they are drawn to other characters that aren't just you. I am bleeding at the minute. So they are drawn to, like, other stalkers in the area, etc., etc. It isn't just you who they'll try to murder. I'm not sure if I remember. God, these things are annoying. Oh, now is not the time for a weapon jam, man. Let's go, I'm just gonna cap these things. These things are just ammunition wasters, bro. Let's get my radiation levels down too. I'm excited to see what the modding scene for this game ends up looking like, because I'm confident it'll be pretty good. See, I don't like being underground because the odds of you running into a bloodsucker are pretty high. And bloodsuckers in this game can literally instantly murder you, and I'm not even kidding. Like, they go invisible, and they can literally one-bang you. Still thunderstorming.
Skiff, come in. IPSF is having a meltdown on the airways. So I take it you found S.T.A.L.K.E.R. What did he say?
S.T.A.L.K.E.R was just a pawn. He was working for a guy called Nestor.
Nestor? That's outside the lesser zone and beyond my authority. Head over to the western checkpoint. My men will let you out. Go to the chemical plant. Tell them Zotov ordered you to talk to Colonel Korshunov. I hope he likes you. Out.
Yeah, I forgot to save the audio. Whoopsie. Let me increase the old size of the subtitles. Actually, we might be fine at default. Shit, that's an anomaly. Right, the problem I've got is I'm going to the town because until this storm goes through, I do not want to die. At this current moment in time, pretty likely to die, gonna be honest. Stay outside and you'll get a lavish funeral. TLDR, get yourself to a town. Thunderstorms, not very fun. Will get you killed. Jesus Christ, dude.
Stalker, у мене робота є.
Don't stay outside during emissions, or you will die. I'll take a little glance outside so you guys can kind of vaguely see what an emission looks like. But think pretty instantaneous death if you're not careful.
Найкращий товар за найнижчою ціною. Буквально від себе відриваю. Кого хоч спитай. А якщо ну, поглянь.
This is where you get rid of some stuff you don't need. Weather update. Oh my god. Whoops. Don't go too far outside during a radiation storm. It will kill you. My bad. Bro got insta-cooked. I'm telling you, there's gonna be those sickos who try to do like the instant one life thing, where like they never die, and I promise you, it's gonna be so hard. If you try to do like the one life thing in this, you are going to suffer. So for those of you who are obviously unfamiliar with Stalker, which is probably a lot of you, Stalker inspired games like Tarkov. Games like Stalker are the reason games like Tarkov and DayZ exist. Come on, you bloody AIs, get out of the way.
То долг з волею гризлися. Тепер
Налити чогось? Чим багатіти?
Right, let me off.
Ну що, не можуть люди нормально жити? Чи
Yeah,
це зона так
you can get really heavy if you're not careful.
Ага, вона рідненька. Вплинула на тебе так, що ти Миколаївичу вже місяць за лікування висиш. А Ларі щовечора.
Це що за наїзд, йопта? Я ж тобі першому наливаю.
Це не зона така. Це ми такі. Люди.
Заходь, якщо що.
So yeah, that's what a radiation storm looks like. You probably don't want to die during one of those. You know what I'm saying? So I did get a new suit, which is nice, which gives me generally more protection. My gun is kind of scuffed. I need to find a tech to deal with that. But I really want to get the TOS 34 repaired, just because that gives you really solid, really solid performance stuff. So these are the artifacts, and they give you different things. So different artifacts give you different protections and stuff, which is pretty cool. I think we're okay to head out again. Yeah, all the AI are slowly filtering out. Just as an idea, by the way,
Говорить капітан Зотов. Розслідування варти в малій зоні завершено.
as an FYI for those of you who aren't familiar, the actual playthrough of the campaign is around 40 to 60 hours, not including side missions.
Ви вже не обмежитеся.
So not including side missions, the campaign is 40 to 60 hours. I actually could probably do with some ammunition here, I ain't gonna lie.
Батя, прийом. Це Маляр. Зотов, виявляється, не збрехав. На КПП схід чисто. Тому я буду рухатися в бік кордону, нарешті. А звідти вже на затон до Бороди. Сподіваюся, його там ще не втопили в болоті. Усе, відбій.
Налити чогось?
40 to 60 hours. 40 to, as in 40 to 60.
Чим багаті, тим
With side quests, it's probably well over 100, I would say.
заходь, якщо що.
О, сталкери, у мене робота є.
Ай, ну, поглянь.
I need 5.5 by 3.9. Honestly, I will just buy it all for the time being. I'm probably going to lose a lot of cash, but I'm probably going to need it for what's about to be within the next realm of things, so... I did want to get an optic at some point too. What do? You give me... I'm gonna sell that artifact.
Заходь іще.
The game is full release in an hour and 15 minutes. So I have 2 hours of early access. Well, I've had early access for about a week. What's the frame rate? Honestly, I have not really checked. I've just not felt the need to check. Hey, thank you very much for the kind words, guys. Appreciate you. Drop a bloody like on the stream if you are just joining us. We are on... Oh, look, another anomaly. Don't get killed by random anomalies. You throw bolts at anomalies. I would probably say, if I was to hazard a guess, I'm probably getting like 150, maybe 160 frames. I mean, I'm at least getting 100. I'm confident of that. I'd say it probably feels like 100 to 120 minimum. I've just not really felt the need to check. I don't think a YouTube stream or YouTube video will do the graphics particular justice. By any means, it's not the most stunning game in the world, but it's also not a bad looking game either. Someone just died here. See, this is the thing about ammo in this game. Ammo in this game is secretly a lie. They're smarter than they look as well. If you get on something that stops them from attacking, they will run away. These are mutated pigs who like to hide if they can't get to you. Not the prettiest face in the world. Ай-яй-яй.
Жах! Ти це бачив? Я вже думав, застрягну в цій хаті. Або закінчу, як той чувак біля сараю.
Що сталося?
Ну, я з напарником ішов з точки, де заникали хабар. Він трохи відстав, потім чую, біжить і кричить: «Мутанти, бляха!» Жесть! Ну, я забіг до хати, а цей хер почав ломитися за мною. Ну я ж не дебіл і не самогубець відкривати двері назустріч смерті.
Так, тут кожен сам за себе. Ти живий, решта неважливо.
Так а я ж про що?
You can play in English without
Якщо
subtitles,
ти
yeah.
цього не шариш,
I prefer it
тобі
this way,
хана.
though.
До речі, глянь, що в нього було з речей. Вони йому більше.
Bro told me to loot his friend. You know how crazy that is? He said my homie died. Make sure you get his gear, though. The bonus is that if I get his PDA, which I just did, I now know where his stash is. Just somewhere over here. This place is creepy. It's not there, it must be up a ladder. So as a result of saving that guy's life, yes! I've been waiting for a Toz this whole time. The Toz is so good. Dude, Toz's in this is so good. This comes out in about an hour. You can preload it right now if you have Xbox Game Pass, or if you bought it. The Toz is so good. Right, I've encountered this place before, but I'm not gonna say anything. I'm just gonna let you see what happens. Put me away. So there are a couple of places and anomalies in this game that have like really fascinating loot in it, but will potentially kill you if you're not careful. So in this case, think of it as a friendly radiation ghost that likes to teleport you for existing. So yeah, ghosts. And the anomaly of that can kill you, as far as I'm aware. And in fact, it's quite good at killing you, if I recall correctly. But what I got from that is this. I found this artifact. So these are the artifacts that you find around anomalies. And these anomalies can give you stuff. So this anomaly in particular, one of the legendary altered items often mentioned in hushed tones by stalkers around the campfire. If you sleep with this flower on your belt, the fragrance will mask your scent. So this basically stops you being attacked by wild dogs. Or at least it reduces the likelihood of it happening. I'm actually over encumbered, so I need to find... I need to start dropping some stuff that I don't need. I don't need multiple PDAs. I need to drop half of these nades, I reckon. I've got a lot of grenades. I got a lot of grenades, and I won't tell you how I got them because I don't want to spoil anything for you guys, but it was certainly an experience acquiring all of those grenades. I want to keep the 7.4, if I'm honest, but you might be onto something. I'll unload it and drop it. It is really heavy. I mean, honestly, the Blaze or the TOS 34 in this is actually really good, so... So yeah, you'll find a bunch of different artifacts around. So I have this artifact, for example. This artifact gives you thermal protection. So if you find this one, it gives you a little something something. Got to be careful. Wouldn't want to be randomly murdered by an anomaly, now would we?
Ім'я, Stalker.
Стів, я від Зотова.
Так, він попереджав про тебе. Давай, через міст.
Those gravity anomalies basically tear you in half. And I wish I was kidding.
Привіт.
Після першого бою з плотями тиждень на тушонку дивитися не міг.
Бувай.
I'm not gonna get involved. I'm simply not gonna get involved. Well, you don't know who's friendly or who's enemy until you encounter them. That's just how Stalker is. It's not like everybody's a bad guy or a good guy. It's just whatever they happen to be when you run into them. We are now in the chemical plant. Honestly, always keep a lookout for booby traps. Why? Because I've learned that lesson more than once. If I'm being entirely honest with you. Always encouraging. There is no need for all caps, my bro. What does that look like an anomaly around the back of that? Oh, the roof. Always worth checking out the roof. You never know what goodies you might find. Speaking of goodies you might find. Bunch of bandages. Very good. Bunch of, like, standard NATO ammunition, which is nice. I'm actually going to drop half of the beer. So I don't need that much. I'll use some of it now just because. Yeah, you can sometimes find stuff in, like, locations that make a lot of sense. I found a suppressor for my pistol, which is very handy. I haven't tried controller at all, simply, Austin. Some of the menus are very obviously designed to be quite interactive with it. Getting minorly radiation-y here. Exclamation mark specs. This game is visually very stunning at times. Like, sometimes you just look out into the open and you're like, damn, that's a good looking game. So depending on whether or not you approach an NPC with a gun out, they will have different responses. So I tend to put them away.
Стояти, сталкере. Прохід заборонено.
Я від Зотова. Шукаю полковника Коршунова.
Почекай, я доповім. База Коршунову, прийом. Пане полковнику, у нас тут сталкер. Каже від Зотова, але... Так? Слухаюся. Іди на аванпост. Полковник зараз там. Сталкере. Захочеш підзаробити? Підходь. Є одна справа.
I'll take a bloody side mission. Am I playing from Game Pass? No, I got early access.
Ти казав, що маєш роботу для мене.
Так точно, маю. Треба дістати особливий артефакт. Де шукати, розкажу. Але треба діяти швидко. Питання життя і смерті. Оплата відповідна. Берешся?
Добре. Дістану твій артефакт.
Дякую, вільний. Він на відстійниках хімікатів. Координати скину. Тільки не тягни. Буду...
So we'll do the artifact before we do the mission. Because I do like an artifact. Sorry, my bad. Got the gun out a bit too early there. Yeah, I played the original Stalkers, which is why I was very excited for this. And like I say, I think if you're a fan of the originals, you'll really enjoy this. Which is why I think you shouldn't necessarily pay attention to reviews from people who haven't played the OG Stalkers, because if they haven't, then they just went, oh, that's concerning. Getting shot at, and there's dogs. Okay, dogs might be an understatement. More like temporal wolves at this point. Jesus Christ. Oh god, now they're shooting me. It's a grenade. Sorry, buddy. Do I have a Viper 5 on me? I do. So that's the only bonus you have, is that if there are other stalkers in the area, they do also interact with those. They don't just target you and nothing else. This feels like a bit of a setup, I ain't gonna lie. Jesus Christ. Getting to this is going to be an absolute nightmare. Okay, so there's an anomaly there. Now is not the time, bro. Why do I feel like this is a bloodsucker? There's a bloodsucker, isn't it? Yep, there is. Okay. No, not a bloodsucker. Shitting hell. Okay, it fell in the acid. Fell in the acid. I can hear the thing, I just can't see the thing. Oh, there it is. Kim, thanks for becoming a channel member. I appreciate you, buddy. I need to find a way to get to that artifact that doesn't involve me dying. I don't think we're currently necessarily on the right path. Jesus Christ, dude. And now they'll shoot me. Jesus Christ, dude. Oh god, there's more of them. That's gonna get me killed. Oh, shit. Then he got gravity trapped to death. Shitting Christ, there's more of them. I don't think I'm making it out of this one alive, boys. I'm gonna be honest with you. Now is a terrible time for a gun to jam. Throwing a grenade there was very inconvenient. God damn, dude. I need to get in and out of that place way quicker. I'm going to find a way to grab that damn artifact and get the shitting hell out of there. Because the amount of stalkers trying to get in that zone is less than ideal, bro. I mean, that got me killed tenfold. In my head, what actually makes sense here is this way of doing it. I'm just getting it and going, bro, I'll be honest.
Вітаю, сталкери. Це професор Зарецький. У мене є робота, яка може вас зацікавити. Ідіть за цими координатами.
Okay. That was the way to do it. Or at least that was the quick way to do it, without getting perished 19 times over. I haven't had issues with performance, but like I've said before, and I'll say plenty of times, I am not the person to ask for performance references because I often, well, I just have too much performance generally. I have a 4090, I have a 13900 KF, like, performance is very rarely an issue.
Звертайся. Вільно.
О, це ти.
Ось артефакт, який ти просив.
Хоч похороню його належно. Завдяки тобі. Дякую, сталкере. Купони скинув на КПК.
Talk to the scientist.
З якого питання? Не затримуйся.
Okay, next job is for me to actually get all the way over here. So these notes do tell you
Привіт,
things.
Сталкер. Одразу до справи. Я знаю, хто ти, і здогадуюсь, навіщо ти сюди прийшов. Ніякої містики. Суто протиформація. Звик читати новини з великої і всюди заводити корисні знайомства. Колись я теж прийшов у зону за правдою, тому хочу тобі допомогти. У схронах, координати яких я тобі передаю, будуть речі та інформація, які мені вдалося добути за роки. Мертвим воно не треба, а по документах я вже давно мрець. Сподіваюсь, скоро зустрінемось. А щодо речей в схронах, це не найцінніше, що мені дала зона.
Утку би прибрав.
Don't have your gun out too much, or at least not when you're in a zone surrounded by powerful acquaintances. Bloody dark is what it is. Let's see how today's video is doing. You know what? It's not doing too badly, considering it's not really my kind of content.
Годі животку, відставити скиглення. У нас наказ перестріляти цих тварюк.
Ей, сталкере! Хочеш підзаробити? Підходь сюди, обговоримо. Постріляєш мутантів на схилі? Не задякую, звідти.
Ти що, хочеш на...
А що, думаєш? Отримаєш платню?
That feels like a trap. If I've learnt one thing in this game, and I've learned it quite frequently, is that they will just tell you that they're just going to get you to shoot some things, and then you go there, and in reality, you end up getting murdered by... Oh, hello, we have a... We are in artifact territory. Oh, shit. Ah. And just like that. War Daddy, thank you for the 34 months. If you're not careful, those ones are the worst ones. The wind ones you can kind of get away from. The shock ones and the fire ones you can sort of get away from. The gravity ones will just mangle you instantly. There is definitely an artifact over there, though, so I do want to get to it. I think I'll go back to that anomaly a different time, arguably when it's daytime. Because honestly, I can't even see half the grav traps at night, and they are just getting me killed.
Подвійно! Заплатимо подвійно!
Like, even up there, there's... Like, if I could see, like, if it was daytime, I could probably do this. But right now, it's just way too hard to see what they're doing. I mean, it'll be worth my while at some point, just not right now when it's going to get me killed 16 times over. You know what I'm saying? The sound design is very, very good. You actually can select low, medium, or high dynamic range, which is really nice. It lets you choose how much depth to sound you want.
Ані руш!
Я до полковника. Від Зотова.
Ткаченко! Відставити!
І з ким воювати доводиться? Теж мені. Бунтарі та шукачі пригод. Приходять, думають, тут ніхто не наглядає. Думають, ніхто не бачить, що вони лише бухають та б'ються. Або займаються чимось гіршим.
Влаштовують засідки, нападають, грабують.
Бачу, ти теж перейнявся цим місцем. Полковник Коршунов, голова варти. А ти, напевно, скіф. Твої дії в Малі. Це цікаво. Ти обрав співпрацю з вартою. А ваш брат рідко вчиняє настільки розумно. Зазвичай думає, що ми тут псуємо їм веселище. А ти розумієш, що насправді варта тут робить, сталкере? В якомусь багато років від цього місця більше шкоди, ніж користі. Зона стала парком атракціонів для відбитих, як кшталт тих, кого ти зустрів.
As for frames, honestly, I don't know, but I'd assume over 100 and something.
Цінний ресурс. Доки мені не заважають, плювати я хотів на сталкерів та бандитів.
I can enable the Steam overlay, hold on.
Бачу, ти не такий, як вони. В тебе є мета.
I'm getting 160 frames, yeah, so I was right.
Зараз моя мета – Нестор.
За інших обставин я б з легкістю організував
163
вашу
FPS as we
зустріч.
speak.
Але Нестор кудись подівся. А на депо
Навіщо варт?
Ну, скажімо так.
Так.
Мої бійці вже по завершенню я зв'яжуся з тобою з проханням.
Okay, so the guy we're looking for is held up in a compound, and these guys are going to go assault that compound anyway. Which is very handy.
Я відправив до вас сталкера. Він доєднається до штурму. Прийнято.
See, the bonus of Stalker 2 is like if you do pay attention to some of the dialogue, you might learn something useful.
Тут забув.
Він завжди так. Звикай.
Like these guys questioning why the colonels come in person. Do you think the game will have a lot of content to be played? The main campaign is 40 to 60 hours, not including side missions. So a full playthrough would probably run you up 100 hours.
Повторюю, наближається викид. Усім перейти в укриття.
Чого це раптом Зотов до нас?
Не наша справа.
There be a radiation storm. I.e., do not die instantly and get inside. Which is what we're doing. Now we wait. It's running smooth for me, but obviously I have a very powerful PC. I'm getting 160 frames, so it's not really a problem for me. that nearly killed me instantly. Don't go near the windows. Don't go near the windows at all. Going near the windows will get you killed. Exclamation mark specs digital. But I'm playing this at ultra DLSS quality and I'm getting 160 FPS. I think it's safe to go outside. Or it's about to be safe to go outside. In conclusion, don't get murdered. Oliver, thank you for the 16 months, buddy. I appreciate you. Thank you for the 16. The white specks are radiation. Yeah. Appreciate the 16 months, Oliver. Thank you for the kind words as well.
Сталкере, ми вирушаємо. Тримайся поруч, але під ногами не плутайся. Та постарайся не вмерти. Не варто недооцінювати цих зеків. А тепер за мною! Починаємо!
Пацани! Варта!
Усім бути на поготові.
Кидаю гранату!
Лягай!
Might just let them do the shooting, you know what I mean? Is it bad of me for me to take their guns? I mean...
Працюємо на ураження!
Депо зачищено. У мене ще одне прохання, Скіфе. І це дуже важливо. Оглянь тіло чорнозема. Решта згодом.
I mean, I absolutely will take his gun. Please don't be damaged, thank God. Oh, AR-416. Thank you. What a bloody lovely day for it. I'll get this repaired, so help me God. Wonder what looting's gonna look like on console. Holy shit. What in the sweet hell did he have on him? A GP-37. Goodness gracious.
Що ти знайшов?
Нічого. Мабуть, було б легше, якби я знав, що шукаю.
А його КПК? Помітив щось незвичне?
Там лише дані про Нестора.
Он як. Значить, знову дрібнота попалася. Що ж, ти добре попрацював, боєць. Якщо наша співпраця продовжиться у тому ж напрямку, я перегляну своє ставлення до сталкерів у варті. А тепер по Нестору. Що дізнався?
Паяльник, технік Нестора, може знати, куди той зник.
Тоді нам потрібен цей паяльник. Відправляйся на територію.
Head over to
Це
S.T.A.L.K.E.R.
смітника. Найбільш набитої бандитами частини зони. От там ти зрозумієш, до чого я вів.
So I'm like,
Казав, що цьому місцю час змінюватися.
I'm like low-key heavily encumbered here, but like,
Прощаємося, Скіфе.
if I can repair this stuff, that would be unreal. I'm really enjoying the game so far. I've not really had a lot of issues generally. I know some reviewers have said they've sort of experienced some sort of general clunkiness, and that's not impossible. But for me personally, I haven't had a huge amount. My character is super heavy, so getting to this place is going to take a little while. I should really loot this properly, to be honest with you. I'll have a quick look around before I go. You never know what goodies you might find. I found an SVD in a building like this in a play run. Yeah, I've played the old Stalkers. Quite a lot of them, actually. Not menacing looking at all. You never know what goodies you might find. The only thing I do find annoying is like the range of melee when you're trying to open something. Armored bandit jacket. Hello. That could be very useful. We'll go here. Better radiation protection. Better thermal protection. I think the explorer suit might be better. I am pretty heavily over encumbered at this point, but I think I might keep this stuff just to sell it because the place I'm going to will be a sellable location. What have I got that I could maybe drop that I don't really want to keep? Let's drop the boomstick. Don't need all the PDAs in the world. Thoughts on the game? Honestly, I think if you're a Stalker fan, you're going to really like it. If you're not a Stalker fan, you might just think it's like a clunky FPS. It's not even that clunky. I think it's just like, it's what you would expect from Stalker, which obviously sounds like an excuse and sounds like a bit of a cop-out. I understand that, but like as somebody who has played Stalker for a long time, this is about what I expected. Loads of really good weapons already. Yeah, but all of them are damaged. Or most of them are damaged. So I'm going to see what the repair costs are like on them. Because they all have durability levels. So you have to find a technician in a town. And then that technician will give you the cost of repair. Don't dry to the anomalies. Yes, there is a big off-the-grid stream today. Tournament-wise, I've been told that there will be an EU equivalent of that at some point, possibly. And I've been told that I should be involved in it, so... Why is the game file size so big? Because the map is 60 square kilometers. I think you'd get 60 FPS with a 3060. That being said, a Series X will definitely give you a lock 60 frames. So it's kind of your own choice on that front. I want to check this out very briefly, but I also just don't have a lot of space left for loot. So if I find anything... Okay. I will check this out later day. These feel like side quests, and right now, I just need to sell and repair some guns. Is it like Tarkov? This is the game that inspired Tarkov. This game is why Tarkov exists. That would be the way I describe it. That's not good, my brother. Just got randomly flashbanged by an orb of light. I mean, the graphics aren't phenomenal, but they're not bad either. I mean, this looks better than Tarkov. It looks better than DayZ. Jesus Christ, that's a lot bad, guys. It's a really inconvenient time for a weapon jam. Very inconvenient time for a weapon jam. I genuinely didn't even pay attention to where those guys were when I popped them. Oh, shit. Little misfire. I didn't even pay attention to where those guys were when I dropped them. I just know that they're somewhere around here. Oh well, can't be asked. Got things to do. The graphics are phenomenal, yeah. Like, I wouldn't say it's like the prettiest game in the whole wide world, but it's got a feel and an ambience to it. A bit like how DayZ isn't a very pretty game, but has like a really good aesthetic. This is a very similar thing. Like, Stalker just has a very visually appealing aesthetic, and I actually think it's quite a brutal aesthetic, and they do a good job of making it quite colorful. I wish there was free look. That's the only thing I dislike. Little bro's just cooling. He's just chilling, bro. Sounds and atmosphere is brilliantly unnerving. That's a really good way of describing it. They've got like a really dark and gritty atmosphere, and they've managed to bring that across from the original Stalkers, which is obviously one of their key features, you know?
Ну, братику, за нас і за того, хто нас виручить.
По 5 крафель.
Я вмовляти не буду. Якщо застяв, іншого знайду на твоє місце.
Standard day of the life of a
Та не
bandit.
застяв я. Просто уточнив. Зроблю так, як домовлялись.
От і славненько. А я скажу Бодряку, що ти в ділі.
You're pleased to see locations? Nice. I'm glad it's got those references. Well, if you've never played the Stalker series has, you know, really inspired a lot of games. Fallout, Metro especially. Tarkov, DayZ, like all of them have taken a lot of inspiration from the Stalker franchise. A tech, finally.
Давай, вивалі. Не. Отакої. Ну ти хоч перо під ребро мені з порогу не всадив.
А у тебе є вибір?
Оце ти, бляха, спостережливий. Без Нестора тут все розвалюється. Ну не виходить в мене лагодити все, як у нього. Та й пішло воно. Ну не моя це робота. То що ти хочеш знати?
Що з тобою сталося? Давай всі подробиці.
The game drops in
У
8
мене тут
minutes
неподалік
for everybody
майстерня.
on Game
Єдині,
Pass, I
хто про неї
believe.
знав, це я з Нестором. А тепер ці урки, мабуть. Завалились вони без попередження, звичайно. Ну, боєць з мене такий собі. Я більше по інструментах. Тож довелося вигадувати.
Підозрюєш когось в нападі?
Я тобі кажу, від несторівських муток самі лише проблеми. Захочеш влізти, запасайся набоями. От було б добре, якби ти пошарився в моїй майстерні. Є думка, що в кишенях у тих бандитів буде щось цікаве. Сам я, старикону, нині ні ногою. Та як тобі до вподоби ризикувати, координати видам.
Гаразд. Загляну в твою майстерню.
Усе, що там знайдеш, принось мені. Сподіваюсь. Обирай, що.
Here we go. Oh, repairs are so expensive. 10k for a repair. Goodness gracious. It'd be silly not to take it, wouldn't I? Right. I'm gonna sell some stuff and then we're gonna make this happen, okay? So let's go to a trader and then we're gonna repair some of these guns and we're gonna make them a bit more durable.
Так? Не підвел? Я...
Right. I'll keep... You can go. If I just sell like a bunch of crap that I don't use or need, that would go in my favor. I can't sell guns that are this damaged. No, actually, let's keep this one. It's an intuitive menu system if I've ever seen one. Do I sell the shotty? I quite like the shotty. I think it's very useful.
Я в мене...
Nah, do you know what? Screw it. I'm doing this, I'm doing it properly.
Заходь, випивай.
Right.
Сподіваюсь. Обер.
Step 2. I do need radiation protection, so...
Поди діло забігай.
I think this works. Do you know what? I might sell the flower. I know it's a bit rogue, but I think I sell the flower. If it means upgrading and selling a good amount of equipment, I think I sell the flower.
Здається, вчора був мій день народження.
Привіт, сталкере. Я...
День прожили, слава Богу.
Whoa, 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 whoa. You're not getting 3K for it.
Заходь, випивай.
What do you work with? You work with the AKM-74U. Okay. Got a couple of... I've got an optic I can use at some point. Alright, let's go to this bloody work. What else have we got in this location? We've got a sped, a guide, a technician.
Артефакти. Прямо артефактища. А зараз що? Фу.
Everything's at the slag heap, you know what I mean? I'd like to see if said bed comes with a stash.
Чого кривишся? Знову відхопив?
Було діло. Нічого, відлежуся.
Ну і варто було. Хабар забрали, пістона вставили. Кому воно треба?
We love an in-game
Знайшов би
sausage.
собі кришу хоч якусь. Кому ти що доведеш? Під смертю ходиш.
Тобі точно
Still
нічого.
really heavily encumbered.
Зламали вони вас тут. Хрін їм, а не хабарні.
Might sleep again just to get it back to daytime. Don't really want to do missions at night time if I can avoid it. You know what I mean?
То господарі їхні. Що робити? Що робити?
Yeah, it's a pretty large download. Does this game have alternate optics? Change ammo type, hold breath. Didn't think it did. Looks like it does with that, with the optic on this. 2 days slow. Good to see you, buddy. If you want to die, that's the way to do it. I don't know what in sweet hell that was, but... Stalker 2's been good so far, yeah. Been enjoying it. So I'm in the workshop for any clues, so I need to find a key card here by the looks of it. That's a new anomaly, and it definitely doesn't seem to like me. Actually, doesn't seem to like me at all, if I'm being entirely honest. In fact, it did just murder me pretty excessively. You see, I thought the boxes would be a way up too, but I don't seem to be able to get up there. Oh god. Well, that answers that. I didn't think I was going to get killed before. stop electrocuting things, that would be just dandy and fine. What did I get off of him? That was some sort of... mechanism. That's an anomaly. Not all anomalies are radiation-based. Workshop keycard, thank you. Good. High-capacity M10 Gordon compact submachine gun magazine. Interesting. Yeah, so far so good. I've enjoyed the game, honestly. Okay. Gonna get away from the random flashbangs, because they are just generally annoying. I don't mind getting flashbanged as much as the next dude, you know? Still, like, dangerously over-encumbered at this point. Well, not dangerously, but I'm venturing vaguely into the realm of too much stuff. I just don't need that many grenades. Get to this tech.
Терекону тепер важко доведеться.
It's gonna be a hard time for the slag heap, folks. You've heard it here first. A hard time for the slag heap.
Знайшов це на бан.
Ще пак. Це ключ-карта до моєї майстерні.
Є ідеї, чиї то були люди?
Взагалі без дупля. У цій справі зі сканерами я лише рядовий виконавець. Гвинтик. Хто був замовником, я не шарю. А от Нестор...
Гаразд.
Координ...
Search Nestor's main stash. Right, I'm just gonna quickly go grab a drink, folks. I'll be back in a second. And then we shall resume. Alright, I'm back. Ah, dearie me.
Сподіваюся, по ділу. Обирай, що...
I'll take away reduction. Nice.
Буде діло, забігай.
Got a couple of upgrades. Very good. Okay, we gotta find this dude's stash. I also need to eat in-game. Bit of hardcore parkour by the looks of it to get to this one. Oh, Jesus Christ. Broski's stash is literally in Narnia.
Ріхтер? Ріхтер!
I'm enjoying it so far.
Скіфе?
Що ти тут робиш?
Та трохи життя живу. Поглянь, як тут. Гей, до краю не підходь. Ну хіба не прекрасно?
Угу. Гори сміття. Побутового, людського. Хіба ні?
Тут ти можеш знайти все, Скіф. Друзів, ворогів, гроші, смерть, чудо, навіть самого себе.
Ти колись був у центрі зони?
Ні, не на станції, туди не потрапити.
А чому сталкерів так тягне на ЧС?
Тому що станція – це центр. Вау! Сама суть зони. Але там нічого не лишилося. Розкрадена піраміда. Кажуть, навіть виконавець вкрали. Проте бував в Прип'яті. І цього якраз на коло вистачить.
Що?
Ми нажерлись якось і пішли на чортове колесо. Ніхіра його не запустили, але покружляло нас офігенно! Якщо вже ворони на смітнику гніздяться... Скіфе, ти колись втрачав те, що любиш? Що сталося? Добре. Що ти думаєш про зону?
You could see the plant back there.
шанс змінити життя на краще. Проте, поки все котиться до бісової матері.
Так здається, але на все воля зони. Вона точно знає, що для нас краще. Як будеш у Прип'яті, перше коло на колесі за мною. Ніч, яка місячна, зоряна, ясна. Можливо, зараз, Скіфе, тобі здається, що в зоні самий морок. Але я точно знаю, в Прип'яті завжди
Holy shit,
сонячно.
Batman!
Ти ще побачиш інший бік зони.
Ох, Германе, сам ти може і головатий, а от схема твоя лайно. Робити будемо по-дорослому, затямив. Разом зі сміттям андіїшним викидаєш сканери. Хлібалом сильно не відсвічуєш. Потім дигери відкопують сканери зі сміття і відносять у лабіринт. Від радіації вивітрити. Артефакти, що радіацію поглинають, сам піджену. Кількох зальотних стопнути не проблема. Як припинять фонити, відправлю паяльника пошаманити з фаршем. Як обговорювали. Ну, а там уже сканери по печерах у розкопі розкидаємо і будемо клієнтам координати скидати. І ще раз, головне самим не світитися. Затямив? Сподіваюся, що затямив. Ти ж цей мужик головатий.
Touched something deeply radioactive there. Probably my bad. Jesus Christ. Look at this thing. Verdict so far is fun, man, honestly. I've had a lot of good times with this so far. Like I say, if you've not really played Stalker before, you might find some of the stuff in it a bit jarring.
Не можна було кісу кидати. От що ти ниєш? В чотирьох здохнути було б краще. Ні, але хоча б пристрелити його спочатку. Сука, кричав страшно. Ніхер нас було тормози. Та й живі цим потвором цікавіші. Ти хоч сам чуєш, що несеш? Відморозок, бля. Коли тебе гну з кормом для мутантів призначить, по-іншому заспіваєш. А я з вами двома більше нікуди. Нахер!
Okay. So I've just found 308 win rounds, which deeply implies that somewhere around here could be some sort of 308 win weapon. Face Hugger gas mask. Better chemical, better thermal. Oh, this actually comes with... Okay, this has no radiation protection in a minute. I I think I'm okay with the one I have for now, but at least it's something I could sell. I'm willing to bet there's something around here, weapon related. You know what I'm saying?
Привіт. Я
Що доведеться. Пахани не зрозуміють, якщо тут ніхто з ними перетерти не зможе.
I honestly think I sell those.
Чого нам боятися, братчики? Від долі не втекти.
Заходь, випивай.
Так воно і буде.
My character's still pretty heavy.
Ну, анекдот сам себе не розкаже. Коротше, стоять два сталкери біля схрону. Перший каже: як сліпі пси не з'їли наш ковбасу? А другий відповідає: вони
I think I might drop the 416. I'm sure I'll find better ones with more durability in the long run. You can't sell guns that are too busted. If a gun is like super busted, you can't sell it. You have to repair it. I'm not gonna waste my ammo on those. Honestly, screw it. Have some nades. Gosh, there really are lots of them. Mutant rat bastards. Always good finding a stash. Oh, hello. Tourist suit with a large amount of radiation protection. Wowzers. That's a big find.
Вітаю, сталкера. Напряму зв'язатися не вийде. Небезпечно. Виклики пеленують. Отже, за мною знову стежить. Моє розслідування стало кісткою в горлі старим ворогам і колишнім союзникам. Тож, якщо я вже і повстав з мертвих, то такі дрібниці мене не зупинять. Сподіваюсь, тебе теж. Наша зустріч наразі відкладається. Лишається тільки вірити, що мої схорони хоч трохи полегшили тобі шлях.
What a guy. So the only reason I even know where these stashes are is because I interacted with a radio, and the radio happened to pick up this dude's frequency. Army medkit. Wow, that's good. If you're unfamiliar with Stalker, Cozy, it's a survival shooter set in the aftermath of the reactor meltdown in Chernobyl, which comes with mutants, various other shenanigans. It's a phenomenal game. Yeah, I mean, the development team for this game have had so many things go against them throughout the process of this. Like, it's... We're lucky it's even releasing, to be honest with you. So I'm looking around this labyrinth, and honestly, at this point, I'm not entirely sure what I'm looking for. Thank you, Butley. I appreciate you. Maybe this ominous glow with... Are you sure about that? Okay, maybe you are. Give me all of your things, thank you. Take out all of these are just... that one's not damaged. Maybe I'll hang on to that one. Or better yet... God damn it. Twitter, Discord, any of those platforms are fine to try and reach out to me on. Say, if only there was some sort of... Oh. I found the slug. Common artifact with acidic anomalies.
Інфа надійна. Іди на точку. Завтра чекаю на заводі з результатами.
One thing that's killing me is the motion blur. I don't have that on. Or do I? I think I have a small amount of motion blur. Oh god, why did my motion blur get set back up to 100? Disgusting. Okay, that's a bit more like it. How is it? I'm having a lot of fun with it, Jeff, honestly. It's just nice to play a Stalker experience again, to be honest with you. I do have a crazy PC, so I'm probably not the best reference. I like the lightning ones. These ones are fun. Because look at this. Those are just fun. You know what I mean? I'm getting 170 frames in this at the minute, so that's on ultra everything at 1440p. I'm gonna go into the compound and sleep so it's daytime again before I carry on the mission, just because honestly, nighttime in this game can actually be surprisingly challenging. There's the AR I dropped. I mean, you could die pretty quickly, and this is only on medium mode for me. Like on veteran, I imagine it's even harder.
Привіт, Сталкере.
How big is the map? 60 square kilometers.
Ніхто з ними перетерти не зможе.
Є в мене
So I think I can sell that. I think I can sell that. Both of those should just put me in like nominally better setups.
Заходь, випивай.
I've got 10 grand.
Я тебе кажу. Ну, хаб.
I haven't even seen an EMR1. I don't even want to know what an EMR1 looks like, but I know it's going to be good.
Повертайся з хабарчик.
Those guys on Fort Knox Armory going on there.
Добре подумай. Обирай.
Spread decrease. Armor piercing power. Get the laser designator. Let's get a spread decrease. Reducing wear and tear is always a good idea. I mean, this thing's just stacked for radiation protection now.
Води діло забігай.
I mean, to be honest with you, even on medium difficulty, it's actually quite challenging. The only reason that didn't go on high is because I actually wanted to get through the story, as opposed to potentially perishing fairly frequently. And I'll be honest with you, even on medium, I've perished fairly frequently.
Порвуть нас тепер кодло з військ торгу. А якщо не вони, то господарі їхні. Що робити? Що робити? Порвуть нас тепер кодло з військ торгу. А якщо не вони, то господарі їхні. Що робити? Що робити?
I don't know what you're having a panic attack about, big man, but I'll be taking those radiation drugs.
Коротше, вирішив Ной зібрати кожної тварі по пані.
I'm going to mildly increase the gamma of this game just ever so slightly, because I will be honest, it's like mildly frustrating having to like constantly try and see through the dark. So this is probably slightly blown out, but I'd rather have... I'd rather have slightly blown out versus vaguely struggling to constantly see. Do you know what I mean? Oh, the laser sight was a nice touch. It's okay, just say you're scared of the dark. Honestly, yeah.
Вільний, ти підкотив до хати варана. Якщо ще не в курсах хто це, то скоро побачиш. Ось тобі халявна порада. Варан не любить, коли його дістають.
Deal with the devil.
Зацініть, у нас вільний на вечерю.
I think they might be cannibals. I think that is sort of vaguely what they were alluding to here.
Фраєр, я тебе пасу.
Ти не стекло, якщо в мій табір сам прийшов. Спочатку я. Це твої люди напали на мене і забрали мій сканер. Уже цікаво. Завалити мене прийшов. На Залізка та його пацанів напали, коли вони відновлювали згаслий артефакт. Знайомо? Пацани відбилися, але мені. Ти знаєш, хто напав на твоїх людей? Знав би, закопав. Але вони залишили нам у подарунок одного свого. Можу поклеїти зустріч. Знаєш? Це Нестер пройдений етап. Лише дві люди. За Рузвельтом стоїть долг, а за шахом воля. Після Д4 ці угрупування відкрито не гризуться, але сплять і бачать. Я б і сам розкатав їх обох. Я вже розібрав. Ти думаєш, я тобі...
So my options are... I mean, alternatively, I could just... You know... Could I just pop this guy? Chat. I'm gonna hit the old save button here. This is probably not gonna go very well. But you know what? Are you going to come out? Or am I gonna have to come in? Give me that shit. I ain't getting bullied by some Donny, bro. I will just chalk you. I'm a big boy now. I've got the facilities for it, you know what I'm saying? That's why you and your boys ate some grenades. Oh, shit. Deeply inconvenient time to be on the receiving end of grenades. I'm assuming I'm next to a stash here. Hey, it's Obus. Good to see you, buddy. Not what I was looking for, though. Shit. Well, that was a total accident. Sometimes you just accidentally get to a point. You know what I mean? Pistol suppressor, very handy. Do not take all that. Drop this. Underbarrel GL shells, which is wild. It's definitely more where that came from. Gonna go check out that other stash and then we'll sort out the prisoner. I think it's safe to say they're not enjoying my presence. You know what I mean? Okay, so there's a stash up here, and then I need to go to the prison, but I think we've kind of cleared that. Yeah, having like a really powerful weapon capable of one-shot headshotting is very, very useful. Managed to become somewhat of a hoarder at the minute. Bloody hell, Harry. I mean, I'll definitely take these things to sell. good ammunition, find that. Half salam? Not quite the full salam, definitely. I mean, I've got a lot of ammo. I need to sell some of this stuff. It's not quite what you would describe as the full salam experience. And that's okay. That's new.
Скіф, прийом! Це паяльник. Мені тут дихаря на хвості принесли, що ти з вараном зарамзився. Давай, тягни свою дупу до мене. Подивимося, що ти нарив.
PC gameplay, Dylan. There are factions, yeah. You have the Wardens. You have a couple of sections of different Stalker groups. I don't know if there are any allegiances, or at least I haven't encountered them yet. I feel like there probably are, though. I mean, I did an assault with the Warden faction on a building because I chose that version of the quest line. Decide to play this when you're off work? Honestly, I think you'll enjoy it, man. Like, I think you're gonna have a lot of like reviewers who like are just gonna say it's like clunky and whatnot. But like they either just haven't played Stalker or they're assuming that a game that's been in development for this long should be instantly perfect without understanding the context of that development. I've enjoyed it so far.
Прохід заборонено.
I've enjoyed it so far, that's what I'll say.
Терекону тепер важко доведеться.
Куди й до кого?
Паяльник.
Я думав, ти більшим був.
Припекло ж Нестора загубити.
Глухий чи? Мені потрібен паяльник. Ім'я. Скіф.
Це бляха ваше обладнання, професор. Яке чомусь не ондить.
Скіфе, радий бачити. Дякую за допомогу, бійцю.
А де паяльник? Технік.
Відпочивай. Добре, що завітав. Отже, є щось по нічному нападу.
I don't like this guy.
Дозвольте. Ви Скіф, вірно? Я хотів, щоб ми всі розуміли гостроту цієї ситуації, враховуючи виняткову цінність нашої місії. І вашої теж, Скіфе. Я чув, що вам вдалося активувати один з наших пристроїв. Найцінніший винахід інституту. У вас все вийшло, правильно?
Припустимо.
А артефакт? У сканері був згаслий артефакт. Що з ним?
Далі. Тобі ж передали сенсори з локації.
Полковник.
Не треба.
Одну хвилинку. Будь ласка.
На мене напали. Сканер було викрадено. Я зараз шукаю тих, хто зробив це.
Там загинули мої люди, Скіфе. І я знайду цих виблядків. Є що доповісти.
Show the unusual.
Щось схоже трапилося з Вараном, місцевим бандитом. У нього був сканер і...
Що? Ще один грьобаний сканер! Чому якісь бандити шастають по смітнику з твоїм найціннішим винаходом?
Ще один
Не
сканер?
прикидайся дурним! Зараз сканерів в зоні більше за грьобаних сталкерів!
Я нічого не
Ще подивимось!
На його людей теж напали. І один з тих, хто напав, мав при собі ось це.
Ніхрена собі. Монолітівський КПК. Нарешті я розворушу це гніздо. Дикий острів. Укріплення.
Полковник.
2. Ні, 3. Доволі важко озброєні.
Полковнику!
Де вони взяли зброю? Дай мені рацію. Зотов прийом.
Сканер з артефактом. Там, у якихось лунатиків, серед лайна і токсичних відходів. Полковнику.
Що?
Будь ласка. Якщо сканер постраждає під час боїв, це ж не сталкери. Це колишні монолітівці. Ні, це зовсім виключено. Я навіть не хочу думати про це. Можливо, ми відправимо нейтральну людину на острів, яка вже допомогла вам, тобто нам. Прошу, подумайте про ризики. Ми можемо втратити те, заради чого все починалося.
Зотов полковнику. Не почув. Прийом.
Просто перевірка. Відбій.
Дякую. На жаль, у мене не було шансу представитися одразу. Моє ім'я Дмитро Далян. Я голова індічас. Храму науки. Притулку геніїв. Місця, де граль не шукають, а винаходять. Сканер є найбільшим досягненням інституту. Але зараз те, що справді має значення, це відроджений артефакт у його серцевині. Якщо ви його повернете, наша мрія стане реальністю. Людство вдосконалиться. Відкриється шлях до технологій майбутнього. І все це завдяки вам, вашій сміливості, вашому прагненню до прогресу. Ви станете одним з перших на порозі нової наукової ери.
Це все чудово. Але я тут, тому що хтось має заплатити за мій дім на великий, який спалила аномалія.
Цього не може бути.
Не може, але сталося.
Ще одна помилка в розрахунках, Ейнштейн. Скіф, ти рушай на Дикий острів, знайди їх лідера бродягу. Він має знати, де шастають його люди. Якщо переконаєш його, він може розповість, в яку саме тіньову справу вони влізли по вуха. Я видам новий. Тримай. Це допомагає розв'язати будь-якого язика. Щасти, бійцю. Чекаю новин.
Interesting. Let me yoink that pistol. No,
Гей, Скіфе!
Тереконути важко доведеться. Пахани не зрозуміють, якщо тут ніхто з ними перетерти не зможе.
Заходь, випивай.
A lot by the looks of it in terms of weapons.
Від викиду і досі.
Давай поговоримо. Без зайвих очей. Хоч по...
Дивне місце.
Побачимось. Навіть не буду питати, що Коршунов від тебе хотів. Плювати він хотів і на людство, і на зону. Сходи на лісопілку, Скіфе. Одну сторону зону.
Get to the sawmill. Well, I'm certainly not against the idea. I am somehow over encumbered though.
Усе нарешті.
The character's still a bit heavy.
Як? Є для мене робота. Бачу. Як мене. Вибирай, сталкер.
Carrying a lot of ammo for weapons I'm probably not going to use a huge amount of.
Повертайся з хабарчиком.
This puts me in a bit more of a better spot in terms of mobility, at least. Next step, by the looks of it, is to head to bloody Narnia. My comment section generally is like that, Wolf Samurai. I think most YouTubers are like that, though. We all get interesting comment sections. bread look like a sponge? Maybe it was. Maybe we're just the uncultured ones.
Сюда, Stalker! Эй! Эй, там! Сюда дивись, стряйка твоей! Я застряг!
Ти мій сраний рятівник.
Іди за.
Ah. E. Just gonna keep going vaguely where I needed to go. May have slightly bottled that, but that's fine. It's running pretty well for me, but I have the insanely high requirements, so... Generally not the right person to ask.
Пропускай. Він до мене.
Добра людина завжди до столу.
Хто сказав, що добре?
Ріхтер, тому я вірю. Шрам.
Ріхтер ще казав, ти можеш допомогти мені. З однією справою.
Якщо ти потребуєш, не варта.
На мене напали. Точно не сталкери. І
Вкрали щось надзвичайно цінне, м?
так, сканер. Я намагаюсь знайти тих, хто зробив це, але
Я
поки не щастить.
піду огляну місцевість.
Мені сказали, це розробка інституту.
Хто сказав? Далін? Ні, малий. Всі їх вироби це розробки проекту X зі старих лап.
Проект X?
У зони багато секретів, закарбованих в кістках. Вчені
It's
працювали
on
тут
console,
задовго
Sky,
до
already.
інститута. Навіть до
It's on
появи
Xbox.
самої зони.
It won't be releasing on
Ось
PlayStation, I don't
вони
think.
залишили гостинці для варти. Сідай, ну.
Не любите варту?
Варта воює не за зону як таку. Вони розширяють інститут до її кордонів.
Перетворюють зону в полігон для випробовувань на благо людства. Далін каже, зона послужить великій. Але що це означає? Вона ж прекрасна. Люди приходять сюди за чудесами.
Технології — це майбутнє. А від ваших чудес лише проблеми.
Проблеми від експлуататорів зони. І я відчуваю, що це лише початок.
Ще пак. Викинь з голови далінське лайно про світле майбутнє. Добром це не закінчиться. Ні для кого.
Чого ви хочете досягти?
Зомбовані! Спокійно. Темна сторона зони. Але є інша. Світла сторона. Тут, навколо, але ми не бачимо. І що ж там? Вічна весна. Клондайк артефактів? Новий дім? Чи кожному своє? Головне, нема варти. Треба, щоб світла зона проявилась. Поки для нас ти лише лайно. Добра людина. Це все, що я можу сказати, чи скоріш все, що ти готовий почути. Красу не покажеш. Може, хлібушок? Розумію, розлючений. Тому й не голодний. Не голодний до проблем інших.
А я можу допомогти якось.
А що, вартівський жетон карман не тягне? Стукач.
Не тягне. У мене власний план.
Невже я чую полковника?
Я дію на свій розсуд.
Що ж, твоя воля. Бережи голову.
Into Wild Island, they wish me to go. You have to bear in mind, guys, that we are only like an hour or so into all of this. So the entire thing is like nearly, well, 40 to 60 hours main campaign, 100 hours or so more full playthrough. And we're probably like 3 into it.
Відволікайся. Це підступна тварюка. Ти
That was certainly problematic. Bloody active around these parts, eh? Right, folks. I think for the time being, I'm going to call it there. So far, nice and early on with Stalker. Been a lot of fun. We've enjoyed that. We'll be back again with some more Stalker soon. Appreciate you all tuning in. Appreciate you all saying hello. Make sure you check out the video.